Join me today as we unbox the BattleTech Beginner's Box 40th Anniversary Edition. This is the Geek Cabal channel. My name is Bobbie, and today we're going to be opening up the 40th Anniversary Edition of the BattleTech Beginner's Box. I've had this for a little while now, and I'm just now getting around to actually opening it. I suspect that it's the same content as the update to the beginner box. This will actually be the third version of the beginner box. Between the first and second versions, the outside artwork changed, but also the interior mechs changed. There was a Wolverine, and it got changed to a something. I apologize. I should actually know what it is. I know I keep wanting to say a Whitworth, but I don't know if that's actually what it is. So I'll know for sure here in a moment, because I don't recognize them I don't recognize all the mechs by sight. So I'm probably getting that wrong, but I'll figure it out here in a second. So anyway, I'll link to the other two unboxings so that you can tell by the artwork which one you're getting if you happen to see one out in the wild. And the link that I'll have to the Amazon listing, it's an affiliate link, will be for this version of the box set. If you want the others, if they're still up, I know I have, if you follow the old unboxing videos, they have links to them if you want to go that route. But there's other places online you can find them too. So anyway, let's see what we got. Get our plastic off here. It's good if we can do that without cutting ourselves. So I do like the 40th anniversary artwork. I believe that this is a mech painted up in the Star League Defense Force colors. I believe is what this is supposed to be, and it's kind of a companion to the artwork on the other box. So we have the same story, Golden Rule, which I've done a review on these. If I can do it right, I'll link to those up above or down below. But I don't think there's anything different here. So yeah, this one takes place during the Succession Wars, if I remember right. Yeah, 2990. So a little bit before the normal starting point, which is 3025. We have some record sheets. Now these will include mechs that aren't actually in here, or there might be standees. I'm trying to remember. Check these out real quick. We've got one, yeah, a couple for the Locust. I think that's the Locust. Yeah. Couple for the Locust, couple for the Griffin. The Griffin is the mech that has been in all the versions of the starter box here. It's just real thick. It's a Vindicator, not a Whitworth. Oh, I keep trying to call it a Whitworth. And a Thunderbolt, looks like. So they're all, nice record sheets. A couple different variants. Got some information here on the back, similar to their entries in the technical readout books. We have our cards that we've come to expect in all these box sets, pilot cards, and presumably also the Alpha Strike cards. Very quick addendum here to something I said, folks. There are no Alpha Strike cards in this box. All those cards are pilot cards, and then there are the record sheets for classic BattleTech, A Time of War, I think is what they call it. Right off the top of my head, I'm probably wrong on that. But anyway, there are no Alpha Strike cards, just to be clear. At least there weren't in my box. So, back to the video. Our two six-sided die. Our miniatures, which again are the Vindicator and Griffin. absolutely certain on that. I don't want to be telling people the wrong thing here, but it should be a Griffin. I just saw it. Yes, a Griffin. Then we have our quick start rules, which I'm assuming are going to be the same, just new artwork on the front. I don't think, unless there was a errata or something, this should be the same, or unless it was streamlined or something. This should be the same as in the previous beginner sets. We have the instant guide to the inner sphere, which is the same as in the others. Just very brief overview. This is for 3025, so this is, you know, the starting point that most people use. A little bit on the back there. Have a coupon for Iron Wind Metals. Let's see, 20% off a minimum order of $100 in product. Good until December 31st of this year, 2025. So, yeah. So if you want some metal mechs, or if there's some that are in metal that they don't have yet in plastic, this is the way to go. Iron Wind, I never had troubles with them. Here's why there's the other cards. There's some punch outs, some standees. So we got another Griffin, another Vindicator, but also a Thunderbolt and the Locust, and some tiles here. Then a map. We got a single map sheet, Grassland number 1 on this side, and then Desert number 1 on this side. So, yeah, it looks to me like basically we have all the same stuff that was in the other. I don't really see anything different than the artwork on the cover to the quick start rules. Without flipping through them, I couldn't tell you if they're any different. But the rest all looks the same to my knowledge. Like I said, I'll link to the other two. I'll get to looking through them, make sure there's no actual differences. If there are, I'll do a comparison video, but if there's not, there's no real point in saying, oh look, it's the same exact thing here in both boxes. I mean, I know this is YouTube and I don't want to create content, but like, that's redundant. I'm not going to subject you folks to that. So, we'll do a little bit of a close-up, even though it should be the same as the others, but just in case you didn't see the other videos, I will do a close-up here, show the map, the mechs, the cards, and then that's pretty much going to be it. So let's cut away for that right here. Alright, hopefully you got a good look at everything. Like I said, I think everything's the same, but just in case, you know, we do the close-up there. But yeah, that's really all I've got on this one. If you are looking to actually start the game, I would, if you think you're going to go with it, I would probably actually recommend just jumping ahead to the Game of Armored Combat box set because you have more miniatures. You have 8 versus the 2 here. You have another, you've got more of the standees. Now here you've got enough standees to have one lance versus another lance, so you can get an idea. Plus you have the 2 mechs, and it says the only place you get the Vindicator for the moment, I think. It might be one of the box sets, but I don't know off the top of my head. Then the other one comes with, I think it's a standee for each mech, so I think it gives you 8 more mechs, or it might be 2 for each one, in which case it'd be 16. In which case altogether you have 24. So you'll either have 16 or you have 24. But you'll have enough for at least 2 lances on 2 lances. So because a lance is 4 battle mechs, and it comes with 2 maps. The current version also comes with a coupon, or at least mine did. It came with a coupon for the Catalyst web store. So, you know, it's different things to consider, but this one retails for $25. I believe the other one retails for $60. You can usually find them both on sale, but to go from $25 to $60, that's more than double, but not quite triple. But you're getting quadruple the number of miniatures, you're getting double the number of maps, double the number of standees. You're just getting more stuff. Okay, so if you think like you've seen some overview of how to play and you think, hey, I'm going to buy it, I would jump ahead to the other box. But if you're not sure, buy this one because it's got enough for 2 players to either go mech versus mech, which I think is the opening scenario, or go for a lance versus lance if you use the standees. And that'll help give you a feel for everything. You will just have the 1 map, but you know, that's really the only thing that's kind of lacking here. The story is pretty good, and that's the other thing. If you buy the Game of Armored Combat set, you get the follow-up to this story. Same characters and everything, same authors. So, but anyway, that's about all I've got for this one. So let me know down in the comments. Do you have one of the other versions of the beginner set here? Are you thinking about getting this one? Is there anything else you'd like to see from this one? Because like I said, I've opened 2 other versions of this, and I think I've about covered everything with both of them. I don't know that there's another version on the horizon. I'm sure that there is planned, you know, for somewhere down the road. Because I would have to imagine, similar to Dungeons and Dragons, that the biggest spike in sales they see is new starting stuff. That'd be my guess. I could be totally wrong on that. In fact, if I think about it, I'll ask someone at Gen Con this year, but I'll have to remember that 7 months from now. So anyway, like I said, let me know down in the comments what you folks think. Like, share, subscribe. Always like all that fun stuff. Sharing and commenting would help us grow the channel. We appreciate all of you who are helping us do so, and all of you who have subscribed. We thank you, and hopefully you stick around for wherever all this leads. But all that being said, always remember, no guts, no galaxy.